Hello, I'm Kris from the FPL GW and welcome back to another Fantasy Premier League video for the 2020-2021 season. In today's video, we'll talk to you about those essential players that have that best potential to do good now from game week 36 to game week 38. I will give you a variety of 2 goalkeepers, 3 defenders, 3 midfielders and 3 strikers which have that best potential to do good now to the end of the season. If you're new around here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And if you have anything FPL related that you want to ask me, feel free to do it down in the comment section. We'll try to give you a fast reply. Thank you, and let's begin. The first goalkeeper I believe have that essential potential is Meslier. Now, even though Leeds' defense have not been that great throughout the whole season, Meslier have still emerged as a wonderful goalkeeper. I believe that he has excellent clean sheet now because they do have pretty good fixtures to the end of the season. It's Burnley, Southampton and West Brom. I believe that they have that potential to keep it clean in all of these 3 fixtures, and I believe that he is that kind of goalkeeper that has excellent potential to earn that bonus for saves made as well. This is the main reason I actually believe that Meslier is a must-have a goalkeeper for you to be able to do good now to the end of the season. The second goalkeeper I believe have that best potential to do good is Pickford. Now, all of the other goalkeepers seem to have very difficulty fixtures. Either they have difficulty fixtures or they have blank game week in game week 36. So this is the main reason I believe that actually Meslier and Pickford are the goalkeepers that have that best potential. Pickford does play against Sheffield United now, where they offer us excellent clean sheet potential because Sheffield United have been the team that has actually scored lowest amount of all Premier League teams when it comes to goal scoring. Wolves as well is very out of form, so they could potentially earn you a clean sheet in that one as well. And that last one is against Manchester City. I believe that Manchester City is going to have win the league by then, so they will not be trying that hard, so Everton could potentially pick up clean sheet in that one as well. But if they do not earn you a clean sheet, then Pickford does seem to be a very good goalkeeper which have excellent potential to earn you that bonus for saves made as well. So yes, Pickford does seem to be an essential goalkeeper for you to do good now to the end of the season. As for the first defender I believe have that essential potential is Dallas. Now listen out, Leeds have not been that great when it comes to keeping it clean, but they do have wonderful fixtures where they do offer us clean sheet potential, mainly because they play against Burnley, Southampton and West Brom. In that Burnley game and against West Brom, they do have wonderful clean sheet potential, while Southampton have actually been the team that is known to scoring goals, and they have been doing it throughout the whole season. I believe that Dallas have that essential potential, not purely because he's a defender, but he is actually a midfielder, so he does have that highest attacking ability and potential when we compare him to all the other defenders in the whole Premier League, guys. So I believe that he is very underpriced and that he is actually going to do perhaps even best out of all defenders now to the end of the season. The second defender I believe have very good potential to do good is Kris. Well, I believe that he is essential because West Ham do have wonderful fixtures and West Ham have been playing a wonderful football this season. They play against Brighton, West Brom and Southampton as 3 of their next upcoming fixtures. That's all of the fixtures now to the end of the season. Kris will have been a phenomenal fullback where he has actually delivered around 10 FPL assists this season. He was previously injured, so I believe that many players did sold him. If you wish to bring him in right now, he is absolutely one of those defenders that have that best potential to do good now to the end of the season, and I believe that Kris is going to be very rewarding. As I've said previously, many have already transferred him out, so he does seem to be a bit of a differential. As for the last defender I believe is essential for you to do good is Trent Alexander-Arnold. I do believe that he is one of those essential defenders, mainly because he has had very good form increasement in the last 5 to 10 game weeks when we compare his form now from the beginning of the season now to the end. He has improved a lot. I believe that he offers that greatest attacking ability and potential out of all those Liverpool defenders. This is the main reason I believe that he is essential, and Liverpool does have wonderful fixtures. They play against West Brom, Burnley and Crystal Palace, so they do have wonderful clean sheet potential in all these 3 fixtures. But Trent Alexander-Arnold is not here only for that clean sheet potential. As I said, he is very attacking minded. He actually likes to deliver tons of balls into the box, so his attacking ability and potential seem to be very high as well, especially in those upcoming fixtures. But just before I move on, I would like to remind you to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and please don't forget to subscribe if that is something you have not done already. Thank you, and let's continue. The first midfield I believe is essential for you to do good is Lingard. He has had very good form increasement now since there somewhere mid-season. He has been playing extremely well when he started, since he started getting starts for West Ham. I believe that he is only going to continue to do good because West Ham do have one of those easiest upcoming fixtures: Brighton, West Brom and Southampton. All of these 3 teams have actually allowed tons of goals this season. West Brom is even the team that has allowed most goals out of all Premier League teams, while Southampton, I believe, is the second team that has allowed most goals, and West Ham is not Crystal Palace, this is not Newcastle, this team is not as questionable as these others. I believe that they are actually very consistent and will actually do very good in these 3 fixtures. This is the main reason I believe that Lingard actually has that essential potential for you to be able to do good now to the end of the season. As for the second midfield, I believe is essential for you to be able to do good is Salah. Yes, Salah does seem to offer us very good potential to do good, mainly because he has had form increasement now in the last couple of game weeks, but he has one of those best upcoming fixtures as well. It's West Brom now in game week 36, it's Burnley in game week 37 and Crystal Palace in the last game week 38. I do believe that Salah is a must-have player, and he does seem to be the one of 2 elite players performing right now, so it does seem to be one of 2 players that have that best captaincy potential to the end of the season. So yes, Salah is a must-have for you to do good to the end of the season. The last midfield I believe have that essential potential is Son. He has been a phenomenal player throughout the whole season. He has been banging a lot of goals. He has been getting a lot of FPL assists. He is very creative, so his attempted assists is very high. His total shots is very high, and they've been throughout the whole season. He has remained very consistent now, even in the last 5 to 10 game weeks. I believe that he is only going to continue to do good, mainly because Tottenham does not have that difficulty attacking upcoming fixtures. They play against Wolves, Aston Villa and Leicester. We have seen that Aston Villa actually allow tons of goals when they play against these big teams, and Leicester United's defense have been just very terrible in the last couple of game weeks. This make me realize that perhaps Son and Kane could exploit that weak defense and actually prestige and do very good now to the end of the season. As for the first strike, I believe have that essential potential to do good is Antonio, one more West Ham player now, and the last one I believe is essential. He plays against Brighton, West Brom and Southampton, so yes, he does have wonderful potential to score goals because of those upcoming fixtures, but Antonio has been a phenomenal and wonderful player throughout the whole season. Everybody thought that West Ham's whole offense is going to go down just because Antonio was injured. Luckily, they had Lingard, who was able to do extremely good even without Antonio. But now, even with Antonio's comeback, I believe that these West Ham fans do look very dangerous. Antonio did make a comeback now in game 34, and he did make a comeback in style, where he actually scored 2 goals and he was involved in around 15 to 20 FPL points. I believe that he is essential because he has wonderful potential to do good, and he does seem to be a wonderful differential captain in most of these upcoming game weeks, especially against West Brom and against Southampton. The second strike I believe have that essential potential to do good is Bamford. What a surprise he has been now throughout the whole season. I really doubted him at the beginning of the season. I did not thought that he could be performing this good at this high level, but Bamford surprised us all. He has been actually involved in around 24 or 25 goals now throughout the whole season. I believe that he's only going to continue to do that, especially now with their full squad fit and ready. Rafinha was injured, but he is fit and ready to play and make those assists as we have seen him doing them before. Bamford and Rafinha have been playing together very well. Bamford does have wonderful fixtures. He plays against Burnley, Southampton and West Brom. I do believe that he might even have that differential potential as captain in those Southampton and West Brom fixtures, just as Antonio. As for the last player I believe is essential is Kane. I just can't put him out of my essential list just like that. He has been overperforming throughout the whole season. He has been tremendously consistent as well, so I do believe that he is only going to continue to do good. This game week he plays against Wolves, then it's Aston Villa and Leicester United. As I've already mentioned before, Aston Villa are actually a team that allow tons of goals when they play against big teams. Leicester defense have been terrible now for the last couple of game weeks, so I believe that Kane does seem to be one of two performing elites. Now it's only him and Salah that does seem to be offering us that best captaincy potential now, even to the end of the season. So guys, if you thought this video was of any help, then please do give it thumbs up and please do subscribe if that is something you have not done already. My goal for this season is 1000 subscribers. I only need 70 more from you guys to click that subscribe button. It's not that hard, is it? Thank you for watching and see you next time.